What
How's it going, man?
criteria do you meet to have this conversation?
What criteria do I meet to have this conversation?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my own set of criteria, being 18 or older, as determined by the
Okay.
TikTok terms of service.
Yeah, gotta stand by TikTok terms. All right.
Do you
So
support
you're
Trump?
18 years old. Is that what you're saying? Yes,
That
I
is not what I
support Trump.
said.
I
Okay,
support
why do you
this
support
man.
Trump?
Yeah, I support that man behind you.
Okay, why do you
No, the
support
one
which
on the
one? This
right,
one?
of course. The one
This
on
one?
the right, of course.
This one? Who?
Yeah, I'm
Both?
pretty sure you know who I'm talking about.
I mean, these two are like best
No,
friends.
one's a
They're
dirtbag.
they're pretty much identical.
Uh, uh, can you
Yeah.
prove that?
Yeah, a civil court case determined that Donald Trump raped Eugene Carroll. He's a rapist, buddy.
No. A civil court case determined what?
Civil court
No,
case that
no, you're wrong.
determined civil
A
court case
civil
deter-
court case determined no.
a
What
civil
is
court
what are the parameters for a civil case?
preponderance of evidence.
Was that a criminal case?
No, a criminal case is not a civil case. No,
Okay, why did it not happen in a criminal case?
statutes limitations.
Why is he not in jail?
Because you voted for him and because of statutes limitations.
Statute of limitations. Okay, so this lady that you're talking about, would she go and spend time with someone that did this to her several years later?
Yeah, what's the evidence of that?
Um, it's a fact.
Just
She
because you
spent
say, I can
time
say it's a
with him.
fact that Donald Trump is
She
like
spent
a
time with
child.
him
I
several
can
years
say
later.
I can say it's a fact that Donald Trump like raped children, right? Does that make it a fact? No. So can you tell
No,
me like what evidence do you have that she
no. The
spent time with
fact
him after he
is,
raped her?
she actually spent time with him. You can't prove that he did any of
So
that.
this is just like a really bad argument. Like multiple
You
victims.
can't prove he
For
did
example,
that.
I can give you like a really good example. Like children who are groomed, they're gonna spend time with the people who are grooming them, right? And even sometimes raping them, right? It just depends who that individual is. If you have a close relationship to them prior to them raping them, or you, so it really just depends. So that's a really bad argument.
You're a little bit out of your league.
What?
I said you're a little bit out of your league.
How is that a response to anything I said?
I mean, you don't have. You're a little too young to know what you're talking about. I'm
If I
pretty
don't know what I'm talking about, then prove me wrong.
well. I mean, I can prove you wrong pretty simply. I've
Okay. What
got
is the
enough.
reasonable doubt?
I keep this iPad close for you, liberals.
Can you tell me what's the reasonable doubt in the rape case, please?
There, the reasonable doubt.
In order for it to be a
Need the
criminal court case,
proof.
yes. In order for it to be
The
a
proof.
criminal court,
I need
in
to
order for
see
it to be a
proof.
criminal court case, it's beyond a reasonable doubt. So you have to prove the reasonable doubt, please.
What proof is there that this man was guilty?
Yeah.
Can you prove
Witness
this
test.
man
Yeah,
was guilty?
yeah, beyond a reasonable doubt. Witness testimonies, past character, DNA that was not used because you
Testimony.
refused to give it.
So my
Hollywood
word
access
against
tapes as well, and
yours.
therapist notes.
So my word against yours. That matters.
No, it's evidence. Evidence.
No, that's not evidence, man.
Yeah, Donald Trump said he grabs women by the pussy without asking. That's something a rapist would do.
That's a whole
Donald
different
Trump also,
conversation.
but that's what
That's a whole different
they
conversation.
used the Hollywood access tapes in the case. Okay, so that's a piece of evidence. Also,
He said they will
Donald
allow
Trump
it.
said he wouldn't rape her because he wasn't his type. That's something a rapist would say. A non-rapist would say you wouldn't rape someone because rape is bad. Donald Trump also lied multiple times saying he never met them and then confused them with his ex-wife Marla Maples, as well as Donald Trump literally has sexually exploited women and children at his teen pageants, as well as many other instances of just like past characters, as well as the most prominent one, DNA, right? To prove his innocence, he would have given his DNA when requested by the court. But because he is not innocent, he did not give his DNA, and therefore he had to pay her millions of dollars and have that on his record. If this was an innocent man, he could have proved his innocence by giving his DNA to the court, and then he would have been found not guilty because it wouldn't have been his DNA, right?
You
So
got
this
all
is
your
beyond a
talking
reasonable
points.
doubt.
You got all your talking points covered. but
No,
something
not
is
all of
wrong
them.
because you've only got 1.5K likes in here. So something is wrong
Yeah, y'all double tap
other
that phone
than
screen
you
if you haven't
having
already.
your
Repost and live,
talking
share the live,
points
do all the
up.
wonderful things. If you're ever on YouTube, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. Y'all, Linktree in the bio. If you want to support the Grift,
Yeah,
Venmo, PayPal,
no, I
Cash App,
mean,
Linktree
it's
in the
not going
bio
to
over
help.
on YouTube. All you got to do is click
Me
on the
bringing
YouTube
it up
description
is
and click
not
on the
going to
Linktree
help.
to support the Grift, as well as TikTok. TikTok bio to support the Grift. You can find my social medias as my Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. So, can you answer everything that I
You
said
think
that
me
proves it
bringing
beyond
it
a
up
reasonable
is
doubt?
going to help you?
Can
No,
you?
it's not. I'm,
Thank
I'm
you, Jules, for the corgi. I appreciate you so very much. You are absolutely incredible. So, can you tell me what's the reasonable doubt to the evidence that I presented you? He left.
Absolutely.
Why is that?
Do you want to talk about economic state, political state? Like, what
We
point
can
do you
talk
want to
about
talk?
anything. We can talk about any point you want to talk about. Real quick. If you're over on YouTube, there's
Uh,
50 people over on YouTube. Make sure to hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, and then click on the notification all so you get all my notifications whenever I go live. Yeah, take it away. Anything you want to talk about, I'm willing to talk about.
so, instead of any other country talking about KILLINGing us, he actually stands up to them instead of just paying them off like Obama did.
You referencing Iran?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the justification for going to war with Iran?
Whenever someone says death to, so say someone says that they're going to kill you, right?
Sure.
And they get pretty close to it. What are you going to do? Are you going to
How did they
retaliate
get
back
pretty
down?
close to killing every single American? How so?
Did you not just see how the White House got on lockdown last night? Like, what?
That wasn't because of Iran, what? And also,
Uh,
that was after the war, so that wouldn't be a
or no, no,
justification
no,
for the
no.
war.
The ones, the Iranians that said something about Ivanka last night, how they was gonna kill her
That was like a week ago, and that was after the war, so that's not a justification for the war. I asked
after
you a
the war is
justification
still
for the
current.
war.
The war is still current.
No, but I'm asking for a
You just said after
justification
the
for the
war. What
start
after
of the
what
war.
war?
I'm asking for a
You
justification of
just
the
asked.
start of the
You just said
war.
after the war. What war?
I never said after the war.
You just did.
Yeah. So what you're referencing about Ivanka Trump is after the war started. Okay, I'm asking you for a justification for the start of the war. What is the justification in us going and starting a war with Iran? What is the
Oh,
justification?
because they're messing with our allies.
They messed with our allies. Who?
Israel.
How did they mess with Israel?
They said death to Israel, and they brought over soldiers over there trying to take their land.
Okay, so they're saying death to Israel. That's not an imminent threat. That's not a justification. A lot of countries say death to America.
Those. Are you?
Doesn't mean that we should like attack them A and B. They sent the Iranian soldiers went into Israel and tried to take their land.
Yes.
Okay,
Correct.
what's your source?
Just look it up. I mean, I don't
Just
go
look it up is not a
www.
source.
I mean, it's pretty simple. Just look it up.
What do you want me to look up? A title.
Has Iran, I guess, tried to invade Israel? Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Has Iran tried to invade Israel? Let's see. Well, Google AI, which we don't trust, no is the answer. May 12th. So this is after the war. After the war, yeah. There's nothing here.
What do you mean after the war? The war is still going. What are you saying?
I mean,
after the war?
when I'm saying after the war, it's after the war started. That's we're referencing the start of the war, right? So this is after the start of the war, is what I'm reading. So no, Iran hasn't tried to invade Israel. That's a lie. There is no source that tells me otherwise.
What source says that they're not?
Okay, people can't prove a negative. You have to prove a positive. So if you want to prove that Iran has attempted,
what source there says that there's not?
There is no source that says that they have.
Okay, so you just lied.
I said there's no source that says that they have, which means that they haven't, because no one has reported that they have. And if you want to prove that they have, prove it. Bring your evidence. I'm not going to do your homework for you. Give me a title of a source.
Hold on, I'm playing Madden. Give me a second. Let me finish this. All right. Anyways, it's pretty simple. You just look it up on YouTube.
On YouTube.
Okay,
which YouTube channel?
I'm at Google.
Google. I looked it up on Google. Has Iran tried to invade Israel? Google AI says no. We take a look at news, right? Because that's what we're going to want news sources. February 28th, that's the start of the war. That we don't want to look at that. February 28th, start of the war. February 28th, start of the war. February 28th, start of the war. A month ago, war. February 28th, war. May 1st, war. May 7th, war. May 4th, war. May 4th, war. Let's go on to the next. A month ago, war. May 7th, war. February 28th, war. March 1st, war. February 28th, war. March 3rd, war. February 28th, war. March 3rd, war. March 6th, March 3rd, war. You have December 30, 2025. Iran vows House response to any attack as Trump says he'd knock the hell out of them. Okay, well, that's not them trying to invade Israel. Cool, that doesn't matter. February 28th, war. March 4, war. March 2nd, war. February 28th, war. March 2nd, war. March 2nd, war. March 2nd, war. February 28th, war. June 22nd, 2025. How the attacks on Iran are part of a much bigger global struggle. Well, that's
So
not
what did
saying
you
that
look
Israel
up?
was
You're
invaded by
looking
Iran.
at something. You're reading out something completely different.
I looked up, has Iran tried to invade Israel? That's what you told me to look up, yes?
Yeah, but like you're referencing other things that like how does Trump saying he's going
When
to
I
knock the hell out of
guess
Iran
what?
even pull up on a source like that?
Because whenever there's no
Because you
evidence,
searched on something
whenever there's no
different, you're
evidence
not
for
automatically.
whenever there's no evidence for a claim that you put on Google, it gives you the next closest thing to that claim. The next closest thing is going to be the war. The next closest thing after that is going to be the strikes, Operation Midnight Hammer. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, so there's no evidence that Iran tried to invade Israel, so that's not a justification for the war. So we'll ask you again, what is a justification for the start of the war?
If they're fucking with our allies, I mean, I guess that's pretty much.
How are they fucking with our allies?
I mean, look it up. How has Iran messed with Israel? Look it up. Well,
Okay, now you want me to look up a different claim. How has
Look it up. I mean,
how has
kinda go like
Iran
that on that for no
messed
reason.
with Israel? Where did you hear this from? Did you hear it from Benjamin Netanyahu himself?
Sure. If that helps you sleep better at night, sure.
Yes, because there's no evidence of this. Let's look through it. I searched up how has Iran messed with Israel. 4 days ago, we don't look at that. 4 days ago, a month ago, war. March 21st, war. March 19th, war. March 22nd, war. March 1st,
And,
war.
do
March
you
1st,
remember
war.
about
March 1st,
your-
war. March 20th,
They
war.
cut
March
me off.
19th, March 26th, 1 month ago,
They
war,
cut me
war, war,
off.
war, 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 war,
Look at how you're
war, war,
losing.
war,
How you're
war,
losing
war.
people. You're losing the
And then you
debate.
have war, 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 war,
Have you
war,
not solved
war,
over
war.
the last?
And then
See,
you have
he's cutting me
war,
off.
war, 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 war. Oh, Israel launching strikes on Lebanon. War, war, war.
This is a sign of
You
losing,
have
by the
war,
way.
war, war,
This
war,
is a sign
war,
of
war,
losing.
war, 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 war. Oh, March
This is a
23rd. That's
sign
still war.
of
I thought that was
losing.
2025. Let's go through page number
Everyone's
6.
watching
War,
you
war,
lose.
war, war,
Look at you.
war, war, war. Oh, hold
This
on.
is a
22.
sign
Hold
of
on.
losing.
I found one. Hold on. I found one. This is the first one that isn't about the war. It says July 29, 2025. What's the title? Israel zones of denial. Israel's trying to attack on Iran. Oh no, wait, that's Israel attacking Iran. Fuck. Hold on, we're looking for Iran attacking Israel. Fuck. War, war. Oh, that's not war. Oh no, that is war. I read it wrong. War, 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 war. Oh, that's October 7th, 2024. It's about Biden is letting Israel trap the U.S. into
Remember, I
war with
tried
Iran.
talking, he just
Well, that's
cut
not
me
Iran
off. This is
striking
a sign of
Israel. So
losing.
let's try again on page 7.
This is a sign of losing,
July 4th.
dude.
Okay, we're getting somewhere. July 14th, 2025. Complete destruction. Israelis describe fear, chaos as Iran missile smashes into their home. Well, that was because we launched Operation Midnight Hammer, and that was during the 11-day war that Israel launched. That makes sense. So that's not them targeting
who all
Israel.
has Israel killed before they
So
done that?
June 20th, 2025, America made a
Who-
catastrophic
how many people
mistake with
died from
Iraq
Israel
war. Is
from
it about to
doing
repeat
that?
in Iran? Well, that's not about
See,
Israel and
You're
Iran.
cutting me off. You're losing.
War. Oh, hold on. June 23rd, 2025. Philadelphia rally for no, that's not about Iran striking. Okay, May 8th, 2024. Killing the nuclear Iran deal. Okay, that's not about Iran striking Israel. War. Oh, 2025. Trump drops the F bomb on live TV. Oh, that's not about that. Well, that's in 2020. Who wins and who loses from this growing Israel-Iran-U.S. mess? That's not about that. Obama's disastrous Iran deal. That's 2015. Let's go to the final page. Oh wait, there's no more. I searched up how
And I
has
tried
Iran messed
calling-
with Israel. I went through all 8 pages on Google.
How long has Iran been saying stuff about America? It wasn't like since like 2020, maybe.
What was the question I asked you? I asked you for the justification for the start of the war. You said because they were messing with our allies, and then you pointed out to Israel. There's no evidence that Iran has messed with Israel.
Look up evidence back in 2020.
Okay, what do you want me to look up now?
Was Iran and the U.S. about to go at war?
What do you want me to look up in specific?
I just told you.
Repeat.
Was Iran and
Iran
the United States about to go to war?
But that's not about Israel. It needs to be about Israel. You made the claim Iran has attacked Israel or has threatened.
No. You asked the question of why are we at war with Iran? You just asked that question. Like, what's the purpose?
I asked what is the justification?
Now you're trying to dodge it.
I asked for a justification of the start of the war. Your answer.
And for your mod, muting me. Your mod, fucking bitch. Fuck you.
Is
Yo,
how old are you?
I'm a girl. I'm only 18.
When's your birth year?
2007.
What
I have
month?
a like, huh?
What month?
July, what?
What
July
month?
30th.
Chad, is that right? I can't do math. I think that's right. All right. Why do you support Trump?
Well, see, there's like a lot of reasons I support Trump, but like, see, Trump, I feel like he's just a misunderstood guy, and not being for real,
Bro, you
like
gotta be
not like
trolling
that,
me.
not like mentally, nothing like that, but like I'm talking about like in the president world, whatever, like, cause everybody, you know, assuming that's bad stuff about him, but there's really not really any proof. Like, if we're gonna be serious, like, there's not real proof. And I mean, he had to get in that, like, he had to do war because, like, they're just making it seem like he's just such a bad person. He's not a bad person. He's just chilling.
Okay, he's a rapist. I would argue rapists are
He's
bad
not.
people.
How? That's not a fact. Like, he's
That is
not a
quite literally a
rapist.
fact per the U.S. courts.
Wait, he was
Mr. Trump sexually abused Miss Carroll. Yes,
Oh, I never saw that before.
he is a rapist. Yeah, he also admitted to sexually exploiting naked women and children. He also said he would date a 10-year-old girl in 10 years. He's also been credibly accused in the Epstein
Everything you're
files.
saying, like, you know for a fact, or
Yeah,
like,
do you want me to play it?
I mean,
There's video
I
evidence of this.
believe you.
Okay, do you
If
still
you like,
support him, knowing everything you know now?
I mean, not really. I mean, if you're being serious and if he actually did do all of that,
I
then
mean,
probably not.
I would encourage you to go over to YouTube, search up Donald Trump's coup talk on Howard Stern, and then search up Donald Trump hitting on a 10-year-old. Moving on to the next guest.